Hello, everyone, and welcome back to House of Enlightened. I'm Lena Lemos, and today I am going to walk you through a guided meditation where I'm going to take you to the sacred garden, which is where I channel from. More on that later, and we are going to meet your highest self. But first, don't forget to subscribe so we can keep all of this content free, and let's get started. The sacred garden to me is the heart space of the universe. It is where I visited and had this really surreal experience where I met my guides and they showed me that this is where the cosmos and the earth meet. This is where the divine masculine and the divine feminine are all aligned. This is unity. This is consciousness. This is love in this visualization of a garden. But the idea is that we all have this within our own hearts. It's a garden that we can all tend to for healing, for growth, for death, for rebirth. So I love to take everyone there because chances are in a meditation, you've probably already been there. You just didn't know what it was. And it's such a powerful place for healing. It's such a powerful place to develop your connection to source, to spirit teams, to ascended masters, archangels, star beings, whoever you are trying to, develop a connection with. You can do it here because it's all happening within your own heart, which is truly the portal to everything. So if you've never done a meditation with me before, I have a very specific breathwork pattern that I like to use to open up our heart chakras. This was given to me from my spirit team and is truly for the intention to just, get that heart grounded and open and ready to receive. So it takes a little bit more explaining than it does to actually do it. So bear with me for a second, but I want you to visualize that you are sitting in front of a clock. And you, on your inhales, have a huge ball of light that is coming from your heart center. And I want you to forget everything that you know about breath work with the deep belly breathing. And I want you to breathe through your heart. And you'll find that the rest of your body actually knows what to do when we're bringing our attention here for deep breaths. So as you inhale, this ball of light at your heart is going to expand. And as you exhale, you're going to have a beam of light that shoots up to 12 o'clock and to 6 o'clock. Now, the one beam at 12 o'clock is going to go to the furthest corner of the universe that you could ever imagine. Your beam at 6 o'clock is going to go into the heart of Mother Earth. And now we're going to have this beautiful flow of energy from the cosmos and Gaia. And then as we inhale again, ball of light expands, exhale. Now we're going to have a beam at 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock. And so as you continue to inhale and exhale, you're going to start to build these propellers that are going to rotate around the clock. And I think this is backwards. Oh no, this is right. I don't know. It's so hard when everything is mirror image. So you're going to have 6 propellers in all hitting 2 different parts of the clock. So we should be surrounded in a circle. And then once we've done those 6 breaths that are going to hit out those beams of light, we're going to use our breath to continue to push light to where those beams may not be fully encompassing us in bright white light. So by the end of it, we should be not only fully opening our hearts, but fully surrounded in the most warm and welcoming, loving white light there is. Are you ready? So I want you to find a comfortable seated position. I'm going to cross my legs here. And you can be laying down, you can be sitting cross-legged like I prefer to do, you can be sitting in a chair with your feet planted on the ground. All that I ask is that you're present, you're aware, and you are committed to going within and honoring your heart space. I like to start these meditations with 3 deep, loving breaths because it helps bring us back into this now moment and instantly just brings that awareness here to our heart. So as you inhale and exhale, just picture the unconditional love, and sometimes you can't help but just smile. And now I want you to visualize that ball of light in your heart center And as you exhale your first two beams of light at 12 and 6 o'clock to the corner of the cosmos and the heart of Mother Earth. As you inhale your next two beams at 1 and 7. Inhale beams at 2 and 8 o'clock. Exhale at 3 and 9 o'clock. At 4 and 10 o'clock. And as you inhale, your last big beam of light at 5 and 11 o'clock, reaching every single corner of the universe, every single corner of the heart of Mother Earth. And continue to use your exhales to push light to where it may not be filled in yet. Use your breath to surround yourself with loving white light. You may start to feel tingly, lightheaded. You may start to feel pressure build in your chest. All of this is normal as we're raising our frequency and bringing our awareness to our heart space. I want you to take a few more breaths until you are fully surrounded in the light. And on your next inhale, you see a door. I want you to walk through that door, and you have entered the sacred garden. It is the most beautiful garden that you have ever seen. You can hear the birds chirping off in the distance, a stream that babbles nearby. And as you walk further in, there are plants and flowers and trees and bushes of all different colors, of all different aromas from all over the world here now in this garden. It is breathtakingly beautiful. The air is crisp and pure, and it may even tingle as you breathe it into your lungs. And as you walk further into this garden, you see a full-length mirror. I want you to walk up to this mirror. And when you approach this mirror and you look inside, you see a brilliant ball of light. And as you continue to look, that light morphs into you, but the you that you've always wanted to be, the you that radiates joy and happiness and gratitude and light. This is your highest self. I want you to take a few moments and study your highest self. What do they look like? How do they carry themselves? What's different about them than the you that you assume to be right now? And as you continue to study, your highest self reaches out their hand through the mirror. I want you to take the hand of your highest self. You may feel a spark of energy. You may not feel anything yet. But this connection is with the understanding that you are your highest self. You are whole. This is you, and you are your highest self. Your highest self might have a message for you that they will speak aloud, show you in pictures, a feeling, a smell, or just a general knowing. Take the time now to receive your message from your highest self. If you did not receive a message, it may be that this connection is what you need right now. This energy exchange, this integration is exactly what you need for this now moment. I want you to take a few more breaths with your highest self. And when you are ready, I want you to look your highest self in the eyes and say, "Thank you. I love you. You are so beautiful." And on your next inhale, you again see that door. And when you are ready, I want you to walk through the door back into that brilliant white light and start to bring your awareness back here to this now moment. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Gently start to bat your eyelashes and open your eyes. I've seen people get really emotional from that meeting of their highest self, and that's okay. You also may feel nothing at all. If you got a very specific message, I also recommend that you go right now and write it down, because as we come out of this state of consciousness, it's easy now to say, "Oh, I'll remember that," but you may not, and it may make no sense to you right now, but it might make sense in 3 months. So I love to document these experiences, especially when I'm in a garden, because it's such a special place. And sometimes we get a lot of signs that we don't know what they mean until they're actually happening. There may be a few times it will take to fully get this connection with your highest self. It takes a certain level of awareness and trust. When we are going into a place like the garden, it can be easy to assume that all of this is in our head or that we're imagining it. But trust everything you see as truth. Trust everything that you are experiencing as truth. Because the more that we can build that self-trust, the more that we are going to be our own guru, have our own really strong inner guidance system. Never forget, you are already your highest self. You are just having the lessons and the adversities and the experiences of a human being, and that is what we came here to do. Sending you so much light, so much love as always. I'd love to know your experiences in the comments, and thank you for watching, and we'll talk soon.